The Sky That Wept, The Story of Challenger. It was a crisp morning on January 28, 1986, at Cape Canaveral, Florida. A crowd gathered in eager anticipation, their breath visible in the frigid air. Across the country, classrooms buzzed with excitement. Today, history would be made. For the first time, a teacher, Christa McAuliffe, was going to space, and children everywhere watched their televisions, eyes wide with wonder. The Space Shuttle Challenger, gleaming in the sunlight, stood tall on the launch pad. It was mission STS-51L, the 25th flight in NASA's ambitious shuttle program. On board were 7 souls, each one a pioneer: pilots, engineers, scientists, and an educator, dreamers all. They had trained for months, prepared for every scenario. Above them, the heavens waited. At 11:38 a.m. EST, the countdown reached 0. Challenger roared to life, flames and smoke erupting beneath it. It climbed, a beacon of human aspiration piercing the blue. For 73 seconds, it soared. Then the sky tore. In an instant, Challenger disintegrated 46,000 feet above the Atlantic Ocean. Spectators on the ground gasped, confused. On TV screens across the nation, children watched silently as plumes of white smoke arced away like crossed swords. The explosion had claimed all 7 lives aboard. What followed was a national mourning. Flags were lowered. Schools fell silent. A country that had looked to the stars was brought to its knees by a brutal reminder of risk, of fallibility, of tragedy. Investigations revealed the horrifying truth. A rubber O-ring on the right, solid rocket, booster had failed due to the cold. The frozen seal allowed hot gases to escape, burning through the structure and leading to catastrophic failure. Engineers had warned of this risk, but the warnings had been ignored. President Ronald Reagan formed the Rogers Commission, and its findings shook NASA to its core. The agency's culture of ambition had outpaced its caution. Changes came: new safety offices, redesigned boosters, improved launch protocols. It would be 32 months before another shuttle took flight. In 1992, a new shuttle, Endeavour, rose to fill the void left by Challenger. And though the stars still beckoned, they would now be approached with deeper reverence and far more care. The legacy of Challenger endures, not just in policies and protocols, but in the hearts of all who dare to dream. The 7 who were lost that day journeyed farther than most ever will. They reached for the heavens, and in doing so, they reminded us all of both the beauty and the cost of exploration.